the JPT sub, everyone. Today, I'm going to be putting a Digitrax 6-pin decoder in this Graham Farish Black 5 that I bought at Harbin Hobbies in Edinburgh, Scotland. So it made the trip back across the pond to the U.S. with me. Great shop, by the way, if you ever get a chance to visit. Very friendly folks. But got a good deal on it. It's got a price sticker on it, but I got a better price than that. And but it's all set. Graham Farish, if you're not familiar with it, is Bachmann's N-Scale UK line. Really great engine. I've had some videos of it running before on DC. It's run great, but now it's time to throw some DCC in it. Inside the box, Bachmann's got their collectors club over there, so that they got the paperwork for that. But the other cool thing is, we're guys, we don't read instructions necessarily, but it's a nice instruction page here, and it tells me what we got to do to put the DCC in it, which is remove some screws on the underside of this tender. So we're going to make a little cradle out of the box and a few pieces of foam and hope the screwdriver I have will fit those 4 screws. So let's get started here. Okay, so we got our engine kind of set up in a little makeshift cradle here that should help protect some of the detail and stuff while I'm got it upside down to work on it. So got my little screwdriver set here. This came from Menards. You can find these things just about anywhere. It's got a nice little Phillips head that I'm hoping is going to be the right size. It's probably very hard to see, but yeah, that is a Phillips head. And then here in our tender, according to the instructions, you probably can't even see that in the video. There's a screw right there, one in there, down in there, one there, and one there. So we're going to take those out. I'm not going to videotape me using a screwdriver to take them out, but we'll take them loose, then we'll come back and we'll turn the shell over, or we'll turn the whole unit over, pull the shell off, and do the decoder insert, which should be pretty straightforward if the shell coming off is. All right, here we go. Okay, we're back. We got our 4 screws loose and set aside over here. So we're going to turn this thing over very carefully, just hoping I don't damage the detail on it. And according to the instructions, the shell should just lift straight off, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that straightforward. Let's see what it says here. All right, according to the instructions, it says it should just lift straight up. Very gently, we're prying it. I can see it starting to come loose there at one end, so let's see if I can get it to come loose at the other. Definitely doesn't want to come loose at this end. So what am I missing? All right, I'm going to put y'all on pause for a second while I work on that. Okay, there it goes. Yeah, it just took a little wiggling there. So it's off. Look at that. We're inside this thing. There's our 6-pin decoder right there. A little wiring kind of holding that thing in place. All right. So it should be as simple as we're going to pull this. Sorry, my hand's in the way there, but we're going to. That doesn't look good. What just happened? Well, I guess that fits on the end of the decoder. So there's my plate that came out. Got a Digitrax 6-pin decoder here that we're going to put in. And I guess this plate is just more for making sure things line up correctly. Not sure. I'm hoping these are going to, I mean, yeah, they look pretty standard 6-pin decoder plates, so. Not sure what we're going to get here, but we're going to try it. And I'm guessing this little black piece that you put on the end here is more to help keep you from pushing the thing in too far. I'm not sure. So we're going to, should be able to just plug this thing in here. You guys do in scale, you all know this is like a super tight fit. Now, one thing that concerns me here is there's like 6-pin decoder, but there's like 12-pin placement holes here. So. All right, we're going to pause just for a second here. All right, so I think I got it there. So how it fits back together is going to be an iffy one because that kind of board just kind of moves a little bit. It almost looks like it just sits in there loose. So this decoder came out of another engine, and I know it works. But the question is it going to work with this engine? So the next thing is I'm going to put it up on my program track and program a number, and then we'll try her out and see how she does. So stand by while we program a number here. And oh, just so you guys can see, well, I'm going to show you this. Well, yeah. All right, so we got our engine up here on the program track, and just so you guys can see, this is I'm really just not the biggest. I'm a little bit of a DCC novice, so I actually use a Broadway Limited address programmer. They're doing the CV programmer that's coming soon, and I'm definitely going to get that because I really just don't mess with them on my command station anyway. But really just want to be able to, use this to run trains in different directions and stuff. So it makes it really easy. And eventually I'll do more DCC, but for now that's this. And I'm going to plug it in, and the cable, the power cord's not long enough for me to put it up there where you guys can see it, but we're going to read an address. So you guys can see how this works. So this came out of another locomotive. So right now it's addressed at 5719. It wasn't a brand new decoder. So this locomotive is numbered 45195, and since I can only do an address, 4-digit address, I think I'll do the first two and the last two. So this thing's easy to use to program it. So 4, 5, 9, 5, and you just push program, and we're going to watch it do its thing here. Oh, and I got a none. That's very interesting. So let's read track. I got a none this time too. That's Not a good thing. So it read the decoder the first time, so wonder what happened with that. And a none. So I guess I'm going to have to do a reset on the decoder. So I will have to use my command station, and we'll do that, and we'll be back. All right, so we're back here, and all I did was unplug the decoder and reseat it in the socket. So apparently I just didn't have it plugged in good. But yeah, it did actually took the address, so I don't know what I did wrong there, but anyway. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move it over to the layout and give her a test run before we put the tender back on, just to make sure everything looks good. All right. All right, so here we are. We have it on the layout here for a little quick test run. So I got my using this Digitrax decoder or programmer UT4 controller. So let's see what we got here. We're going to go forward or reverse. Forward. Look, we picked up a train along the way. Everything looks good here. So I think we're going to put the tender back on, and then we're going to give it a bigger run around the layout. So stand by. Okay, so we got our tender back on, and believe me, those little screws that held that tender on were a fit to put back together. So let's take a look and see if we got still, yeah. She's still responding as expected. So I'm going to back her down out of sight. The two trains that are sitting on the tracks now, the Great Western Class 800 is getting ready to get DCC. That'll probably be one of the an upcoming video there, putting DCC in it, because there's 3 different chips to put in it. The Bernini Express is going to be a lot more of a challenge to put DCC into. It's not made to easily convert, but it can be done. So got a lot of research to do before I can do that one. So it's going to actually, I'm going to probably pull it off the layout or pull it over on a siding that I can unpower for now, and then we'll get the steamer back out for a run. Okay, so now time for a little train run in here. Let's get our steamer going. A nice little train of wagons there. I'm gonna roll out on the main line. We'll do a backwards run by here. So far, she seems nice and smooth. Let's see if we can bring it down to a crawl here. Oh yeah. Give her just a little more speed there. We'll see her on a few spots on the layout, and then we'll wrap up the video. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. Was just a quick look at putting DCC in this Black 5, and not a step-by-step how-to, but just doing it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Click the like button, subscribe. You'll get future updates. You'll get me to see doing the DCC for the Class 800. And again, appreciate you all, and have a great one.